Good morning and welcome to something a little bit special. Today we are inaugural hunting in the middle of Birmingham. Complete change of plan. I had intended to go to Walsall Arboretum this morning. However, I found out at 6:30 that this inaugural was taking place, and so decided to have a little bit of a run around the house, get everything ready so that I could make the trail. The inaugural this morning is taking place in Aston Park, which is right next to Villa Park for any football fans out there. No idea what to expect. I've had a quick look at the course page, but it doesn't really have a lot of information on it currently, so we shall wait and see for when we get there. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing on the channel at the moment. If you are, maybe drop me a like or even a subscribe to the channel, just to help us grow, because currently we're on 10 subscribers. It'd be lovely to push that up to 50 or maybe 100. Thank you very much. So it's gone 8:30. We've arrived in the park. Slightly concerned that there's no one in the finish area, which should be along that tree line somewhere, although there are plenty of runners around. However, I do need to show you this. This, just coming into view, is Aston Hall. Villa Park is off to the right of shot at the moment. We might see that later on. However, this manor house is absolutely stunning. Now, it's owned by Birmingham City Council, who run open days every so often. I've been before. I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful place, full of history, and, well, just look at it. Absolutely stunning.
Or maybe
you're going to turn into a rocky road.
maybe a sausage in it.
The sausage is there. You've got sausage to get money.
So we're halfway around the second big loop before we then do two little loops. Oh, really feeling it this morning. A bit like I was at East Park last week. Nice long downhill currently. Sun coming through the trees. However, as you will see in a minute, it's just a shame about the views of this place. Some of you will disagree, I guarantee. So we turn left here. Nice long downhill. Watching out for all the slippery leaves. However, across to our right, that's right, Villa Park. I can see this parkrun getting busy on days when the Villa have a 12:30 kick-off. So just over halfway now, 18 minutes for halfway. It's about right for me at the moment. 37 minute parkrun, I can cope with that. So, as I said earlier, this parkrun is 2 big loops followed by 2 small loops. This is the back side of the first loop, or should I say the bigger loop. You go out on the tarmac and then back on the grass. There's a couple of little inclines which will catch you out. Lovely park though. Obviously very well used by the locals. Lots of football going on. Pleasure to see everyone out and about this morning. So that's the end of the 2 big loops. What we do now is go through this gate, across the path, through the other gate, and then follow this path. Here the runners coming in at the end of one of the loops, and we're going to do 2 loops of this field. So coming round to complete one of the smaller laps, and just see the finish funnel set up over there. We do 2 laps of this field and then branch off by the Marshall, by the cricket pavilion. Ooh, nice and easy. There is a short out and back section. Down to this cone. Before then heading back to the Marshall and then off round to the right again along the tarmac path. So here we go on the 3rd lap, round the tarmac a bit.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, slippy. Thank you.
Cheers. Well done.
Well, what a lovely morning that was on Saturday just gone. I know some people may watch this video and say that we shouldn't be attending inaugurals and that people will flood into these events. I think for the fact that only 67 people attended the inaugural of Aston Hall on Saturday, despite the fact the news broke on Friday night on Facebook, there was no overcrowding, it wasn't an issue, and so I very much enjoyed my visit. Moving forwards, I'm probably not going to be running this weekend, so there may not be a video now for a couple of weeks. However, I am off on holiday, so I may do a video while I'm away. I hope you've enjoyed this week's. I certainly have. Running round by Villa Park, by Aston Park, Aston Hall was absolutely lovely. The weather stayed dry almost till the end. As you may have seen, I almost came a cropper at the end. That downhill into the finish, if you've not got trail shoes on, can be quite slippery. However, on the whole, I really enjoyed it, and I will certainly return in the future once the event has bedded in. So thank you very much to the core team, thank you very much to everyone who attended, and I will see you soon.